Hi everybody, here we are with another little episode here. As you know, this is a lifestyles blog. It's not just a travel blog reviewing hotels and such. It's really about how to live better. And what way to live better than to, have nice clear skin and eat well. That's all part of a healthy lifestyle, as well as traveling, because traveling feeds your soul. So today I'm going to do something we haven't done before, and that is a product review. And no, I'm not getting paid for this, and no, I'm not trying to make money off of it. But when I find a good product that I think benefits my body or could benefit yours, why not talk about it? Because I do a lot of research on these things before I pull the trigger and buy them. So as I talked about in one of my articles on Travel Tees, I had a little breakout about 4 or 5 months ago, and I don't know what happened. It came out of nowhere. I haven't had a breakout since I was 16, well, maybe even 17 or 18. And out of the blue, it just hit me, and I didn't feel like there was anything abnormal in my diet or anything like that, so I wasn't sure what triggered it. But I still had to take remedial measures. So I'm going to be reviewing for the next several videos a bunch of the products and things I used, even just not necessarily products, but rituals I started to undertake to get rid of it, the acne, and it worked. So I wanted to talk to you a bit about that today. So when that hit me, actually I wasn't getting those small little rash-like pimples that you hear about. I was actually getting those, we call them cystic acne, and those are the pimples that are further below the skin, and so they can't really come out, and they form a big red bump on your skin, and they can take forever. Now, for those of you that are watching this that have more pigmentation in their skin or brown skin like I do, you guys probably have this problem as I tend to, which is, especially with cystic acne, is they create dark brown spots after the pimple's gone. And so, they always say, don't pop the pimple, don't touch it. So I've tried it both ways. I found that when I dig at the pimple and try to stimulate it, I shouldn't dig at it, but when I try to massage it and try to get it up to the surface, I can pop it faster, and actually it goes away with less scarring. But oddly enough, when I leave it alone, like the professionals say, and I just let it try to run its life cycle, I get left with a dark spot. You may be able to see some of the residual effects of them, but I get left with a dark spot. And the thing is, for those of us with brown skin, especially with me, like, these dark spots can last for 6 or 7 months, maybe even longer. I swear I'm still seeing a touch of some spots which are maybe 9 months old, and this is what happens for me anyway. Everybody's body's different when I don't try to accelerate the process. But anyways, that aside, today I wanted to review one of the products I started using, which is the S2 Cucumbers lotion for your face. This isn't to prevent acne, but this is one of the things I started using because, as you'll see in my other video, one of the products I started using was black African soap. And that thing is amazing, and I'll get into it on another episode. But the problem with it is, because it has salicylic acid in it, it leaves your face a little bit dry. Right now it's fine because it's quite hot out. I am in Woodland Hills, and what is it, like 120 degrees Fahrenheit out? I don't really need to apply any of these moisturizers because it's so hot, my skin's producing more oil and more moisture on its own anyway from sweating it, what have you. But when it wasn't, then I would use the black African soap. Because it would dry my skin out a little bit, I needed a moisturizer. Now, the big thing is, if your skin is very sensitive like mine is, you don't want to start putting chemicals on your skin, like moisturizers and things like that, because they can actually cause more acne. Acne is caused by a whole bunch of things, but putting things on your skin will also block up your pores and possibly create more acne. And that's the same holds true for many of the moisturizers out there. So you have to be careful what you're putting on your face. I always try to stay with oil-free or grease-free, any sort of oil-free facial moisturizer. But anyways, I did some research and I stumbled upon this bad boy. I'd used the S2 products a while ago. I used a blueberry facial cleanser, and I really liked it. I feel like it didn't dry out my face and what have you, but I needed a cream for my face, so I decided to go with this. It didn't have any chemicals in it, or just 2% of chemicals. It was all natural. And let me just say a word about this all natural stuff. don't think just because something's all natural, it's automatically better for you. There are plenty of bad things out there in nature that can cause issues for your skin or your health. If that weren't true, nobody'd have allergies, right? So you can still have allergies and have reactions and breakouts from completely natural products. So anyhow, I did try this one. Word to the wise, if you shop around, you can find it at any of the pharmacies, Target, probably Walmart too. One thing I'll make a note about this is it's usually $13 to $15 for a 1.7 ounce bottle at the stores. But if you are in the United States and you do have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls or what have you, go take a look. They seem to always have some small stock of the S2 products, not just this one. They have the carrots and a few others. So I was able to get this bad boy at TJ Maxx for the great deal of $5.99, which is good, half the price of everywhere else. The first one I bought came in well, they all come in the cylindrical tube with a pump on it. And the first one I bought didn't work. The pump just wouldn't press down, and so when I finally get the pump pressed down, the cream would be coming out the side. So manufacturing defect, but nonetheless not that big of a deal. But it comes in this handy pump, as you can see. Because of the size of it, it is great for travel. It's under the 3 ounce thing, so you can pack it without the the guys at the airport checkpoints giving you a hard time. So they generally say to put this on before night or when you're going to bed because it's more of a soothing thing. Just put it on whenever you think you need it. I found it definitely isn't greasy, but it does have a somewhat of an oily texture to it. However, I didn't really find it clogged my pores that much, to tell you the truth. And I say that much because it's been hot out. I haven't really been putting cream around the sides of my face, but I was putting it more on my forehead. And I did notice I did get a pimple hair and a pimple hair in the last week, even though I had been completely clear for the last few months before that. So I don't know if I should attribute that to this, but it is a funny coincidence. People online complained about the smell. It does have a bit of a smell of like almonds or even paint, to tell you the truth. That old paint you'd smell in freshly painted places, but it's not bad and it goes away. But this is mostly for the face, but it's good for travel. For those of you that are sensitive to other products, it is mostly natural, so you will find that you can use a very little bit, as you can see. You can use a very little bit like this, and it goes a very long way. And that's probably partly because of the slight, oils that are in it. So with that being said, I have enjoyed the product. I do recommend it. I do like the carrots as well. I haven't tried that. I haven't bought it yet. I did try it at the store and I did like it. Carrots obviously have a lot of beta carotene in it. Carrots are very good for your skin as well. I just read that the carrots were making some people break out because the carrots is also an anti-acne, one that's supposed to help with acne, and some people were complaining that it had the opposite effect. And that's the funny part about some of these acne products. They can kind of have the opposite effect too. But the cucumbers one has been good. The smell isn't the greatest, but it is a good little supplement for you. And again, go to TJ Maxx. So here it is again. Ta-da. The S2, great for travel, very small size. And hey, if you get it cheap, then if you don't like it, no big deal, right? And great, it's made in America, so you can make America great again by buying it here, although it's probably like packed in 30 other countries. So that's my review for the S2 products. I have been using it and it's been decent for me. It's been doing what I need it to do. Save for the 2 little acne dots or the 2 little pimples I got. And remember, this isn't the only thing to use. This isn't to prevent the acne. This is just to supplement your face if it gets dried out from one of the other products. And I'll be reviewing the other products in another video. All right, good luck. Keep your skin clear and travel well.